Good morning, everybody. My name's John Safa. I'm the founder of a company called Pushfor. And this is Crispin Luskin, our VP of Biz Dev, who's going to do the demos. Before I tell you about what we do, I want to try and speak to you about what the problems we're trying to solve. About 2 months ago, real story this is, I'm speaking to a senior executive in a financial service company. And I was talking to him saying, well, how do you distribute content? And he said, well, typically, John, I use email. But if it's really urgent, I've got another technique. So I was expecting some really powerful solution they'd have. I said, what do you do? And he said, I take a photo and I send it on WhatsApp. Now, we all understand the issue of that with GDPR. We know that banks are starting to clamp down on instant messaging. So really, what is Pushfor? Pushfor is a patented, secure email and, well, basically messaging and content sharing application. What we've developed is basically what I describe as the 3 C's. We allow conversion, so conversion of any content type. There's typical business content type, be it presentations to spreadsheets to PowerPoint. We also allow control. We can say how content can be viewed, how your messages can be viewed, and also where they can be viewed and track that. And the 3rd C is configuration. So we can configure it for your needs. You can host it. So on that, I just want to give Crispin to give a quick demo of an app that we have on the store, just to guide you through some of the features.
Thank you, John. Morning, everybody. So what I'm going to show you first is a very simple operation of pushing some content. So on the left-hand side, we have an iPad. We're going to compose a new message by choosing a user. So as a user, obviously set up for today. I'm going to add a file. In this case, it's going to be from Google Drive, but it can be from anywhere you need. So in this case, a PDF file that we want to send securely. We can also add a quick message, so for review, and I can also set some permissions, such as download rights, if applicable, tracking the content, and also a secure view. So I've sent this off. I'm also tracking the recipient, so the content gets pushed. You'll see it appear on the iPhone on the right-hand side. This is real time. And this user has been notified of the new content. I open up the content. Before I open it, I'm informed I'm being tracked. So I've got informed consent. I open up the file, in this case, a PDF of an investment portfolio. And the thing to remember about Pushfor is, I don't need the client software to be installed on the phone. Pushfor renders out for you. It also renders it in high fidelity. At the very bottom of the screen, we have the message from the sender. So I'll just thank the sender. And actually, that message has gone to the iPad on the right-hand side. Just very briefly, it's not just messages I can share. So I can share content, voice memos, location, etc. So the situation is as follows. The recipient on the right has a PDF open. The sender on the left has been informed of the message. So the bottom, here's the message we sent earlier, the bottom of the screen. I can actually track the recipient. So if we wanted, we could actually geo-ring-fence this content. Perhaps it's not appropriate to be used in a certain country, embargoed countries. And actually, I might also decide that I don't want this content anymore at all to be visible to the recipient. So I simply pull, and if we watch the right-hand side, the content's open, but it's been pulled, it never existed on the device, and now it's not even applicable on the device. All of those operations are monitored by the means of our analytics. So on the left-hand iPad, just an idea of the kind of analytics that we're capturing, all the activities that go on in the background. So analytics are very important for business. So over to John to talk about a bit about what we do in the business world.
So what Crispin showed you is some of the feature sets we do. There's 2 points to remember with this. We can configure this and white label this for your needs. Also, we have a feature set API set that can call into Salesforce or SharePoint, et cetera, for your needs. We've recently done a deal with one of the big 4. Unfortunately, we've been told we can't demo it today, but you'll be hearing about it very soon, for a global rollout of being able to share content securely. So what we're going to do is demonstrate just an enterprise version of the app, so Crispin can go through some of the use cases with that.
Thanks, John. So basically what we were seeing earlier is the public app. And after today, you guys can go and download that app. Please do. What you're seeing on the screen is an app designed for business with a containerized approach for different types of content. So in this case, it's some life insurance document. It also has the built-in capabilities like screenshot protection or within the Pushfor DNA. So very briefly, you can see already it can adopt the branding of your enterprise, whatever you need to have. So back over to you, John, to wrap up.
Yeah, I think we always assume fintech is about numbers, biometrics, etc. What actually drives your business is actually content, be it documents, PowerPoint, spreadsheets. And with GDPR just around the corner, you have to be secure. And I can pretty much guarantee that a lot of you are using WhatsApp and other instant messaging tools within your business, and you obviously realize the risk that that's facing. So what we are trying to do is to solve those headaches by having a solution that's custom made for you, that you can share content, you can track it, you have total ownership of that system yourself, and ultimately give you the power to have that within your control. So from my side, I'd just say thank you very much for your time. If you want any more information, please don't hesitate to visit our booth. And finally, please vote for us for Best of Show. Thank you.
Thank you.